What if the God billions of people worship as Allah is not the same as the God of the Bible? What if, hidden within these two holy books, lies evidence that these two divine figures are not connected at all? Could it be that everything believed by millions is built on a misunderstanding, or something even more deliberate? Today, we'll dive deep into this question, exploring both shocking contradictions and surprising connections. Stay with me, because by the end, you may discover a truth that changes everything. The Quran teaches that Allah is the one and only God, eternal, absolute, and beyond comparison. He is Allah the One. Allah, the eternal refuge. Quran 112:1-2. But when we turn to the Bible, God is portrayed not only as a creator but also as a loving father, one who reveals himself to humanity through relationships and through his Son, Jesus Christ. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son. John 3:16. Immediately, a troubling question arises. If Allah and the God of the Bible are the same, why would their teachings contradict each other on something as significant as God having a son? In Islam, Jesus is a prophet, not divine, and the Quran rejects the idea of the Trinity. Could this fundamental difference mean that Allah and the God of the Bible are not the same after all? Let's take it further. In the Bible, God is portrayed as deeply personal, walking with Adam, making covenants with Abraham, and sending his son as the ultimate expression of love. Yet in the Quran, Allah is described as distant and unknowable. No vision can grasp him, but his grasp is over all vision. Quran 6:103. Could these descriptions point to two entirely different beings? Some argue that these differences are more than theological. They are evidence of two gods with distinct natures. They claim that Allah is a false deity, drawing people away from the truth revealed in the Bible. These critics point to the Quran's denial of Christ's crucifixion as the ultimate proof that Allah's message conflicts with the core of Christianity. They did not kill him, nor did they crucify him, but it was made to appear so to them. Quran 4:157. If Allah is truly God, why would his message deny the event that lies at the heart of Christian faith, the death and resurrection of Jesus? It's easy to see how these contradictions create doubt and confusion. But what if the story isn't as simple as it seems? What if the Quran's message isn't about denying God's identity, but about restoring something that had been misunderstood over centuries? Consider this: the Quran acknowledges the same prophets found in the Bible: Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus. It even refers to the Torah and the Gospel as earlier revelations. We gave Moses the book and followed him up with messengers. We gave Jesus clear signs and supported him with the Holy Spirit. Quran 2 hours 87 minutes. What if the Quran and the Bible aren't contradictory, but two parts of a larger story, one that humanity has struggled to interpret correctly? Throughout history, religious traditions have evolved, responding to the needs of different communities. Just as Jesus reinterpreted the laws of Moses to emphasize love and mercy, the Quran might represent a callback to the pure worship of one God, rejecting the distortions that had crept into earlier faiths. Could it be that these differences are not signs of division, but reminders that our understanding of God is always unfolding? Even the name Allah offers a clue. In Arabic, Allah simply means the God. Arab Christians have used the word Allah for centuries when referring to the God of the Bible. So, is it possible that linguistic and cultural differences have created the illusion of a divide that doesn't truly exist? What if, at their core, both traditions are pointing toward the same God, known by different names? The similarities between the Quran and the Bible reflect the shared spiritual heritage of humanity, a journey to understand the divine. The differences between these texts may not indicate deception, but rather show how God's message has been adapted to guide people at different times. Ultimately, if we judge by the fruit of these teachings, both the Bible and the Quran promote mercy, justice, and compassion. These are not the traits of a false God, they are the values that uplift humanity. A God of deception would not call people to acts of charity, forgiveness, and self-discipline. If Allah were truly an impostor, would his teachings inspire millions to pursue justice and kindness? So, is Allah really God? The answer lies not in dividing these religions but in understanding their unity. Both texts point to a God who is just, merciful, and worthy of worship. The differences between them are not evidence of a false God. They are reflections of the different ways people have encountered the same divine presence throughout history. What do you think? Do these differences reveal division, or do they point to a deeper connection? Let us know in the comments. And if this exploration challenged your beliefs, share it with others, because these are the conversations that matter. Don't forget to subscribe for more investigations into questions that shape our faith and understanding.